Hey, it's James Potenza, that new construction realtor. We're at Meridiana and we're going to be filming a David Weekley home as it's being built. This is the framing stage and we'll go through all that and educate you on how David Weekley builds a home. So if you're new to my channel, what we do is we film your home as it's being built. We go through the entire process, we educate you on the entire process, and occasionally we'll bring some things up to the construction manager that he might need to know about. So if you're looking to buy a brand new home anywhere in the Houston area, feel free to give me a call. We'll set up a home buying consultation and we will educate you on the whole process. And don't forget, this service is completely free. All right, let's take a look at this David Weekley home. All right, so here we are, Meridiana, David Weekley. And this is going to be the rough framing stage. They're almost ready to put the sheetrock in. I'll give you a nice shot there. So the first thing I noticed is they have this extra layer of insulation. This is a foam backing board. It creates more insulation from the elements on the outside. And yeah, here's a good look. So one thing I like about David Weekley homes is they have 6-inch exterior lumber instead of 4-inch. That gives you more insulation plus that foam backing board on the other side. And here's the foam backing board right there. So yeah, so you got 6-inch all the way around the outside. So I do like that. And I'll show you a little surprise that you might not know about David Weekley. They just got started on that, and we'll get to that later. One thing I do like, and I'm not just saying David Weekley does this, but builders should put these anchor bolts in here and those straps. I love that. Some builders just put one here, and you'll see some bigger anchor bolts on the corners sometimes, just where they're needed. So anytime you see OSB, oriented strand board, and an interior wall, that's considered a shear wall. That was kind of a half shear wall. A lot of times they'll go up further, up all the way to the rafters up there, and they'll anchor that down to the slab. Let's see if this one goes up. Yeah, so here's another one. This is kind of interior, exterior. A true exterior wall would be there. You get the OSB there. This is in the garage, obviously, but you have another shear wall going up, and it goes all the way up to the top. So that's good, I like that. And you can kind of see the surprise, what I was going to tell you, peeking out there. We'll take a look at that right now. Let's walk through the wall. See, again, exterior, 6-inch. So they're gonna have insulation here to insulate, because the garage is not insulated. And speaking of insulation, David Weekley does the spray foam insulation. So what they do is they spray foam the entire roof decking. So basically the attic is somewhat air conditioned. They don't put insulation in between the attic floor and the interior. But they spray that on every exterior wall. Now, I just happened to notice that they're not done. So all of these would be spray foam insulation on an exterior wall. Not that, that's another shear wall, by the way. Yep, so shear wall, anchor straps, anchor. Yeah, so that's good. But what I was saying with the spray foam is all of these exterior walls will be sprayed with that. And what that does is it completely seals up the house. And in fact, it seals it up so well, the HVAC system, they have to have a fresh air intake. And that's actually good. I know we are kind of worried about pipes freezing and things like that. And they do still wrap these water lines, but there's going to be spray foam insulation, not just the batted stuff like they do typically on a standard build, but your exterior pipes are going to be completely encapsulated with that spray foam. So yeah, it's good stuff. All right, let's keep walking around. Oh, this is gonna be a nice floor plan. This is really nice. So if this was your home, I would be walking through at this stage, and well, I'd say, well, the first thing I notice is they ran out of spray foam material. You can see where they kind of stopped. They probably just ran out of material. They'll be back and complete the exterior walls and all that stuff. But if this was your house, what I would be doing is looking at the framing. So they don't have electrical in here yet, so I would definitely want to come back for their electrical. They do have the plumbing, so that's why they didn't finish that, because they have to do the electrical. That's why. But yeah, so if this was your home or anybody, my home or anybody, I would be looking for nail guards there. Nail guards there. You got to have a place for them to hang the sheetrock, a place to put the sheetrock nails, which is something I learned a long time ago. All right, let's keep walking around and see what we can find. Again, I'm really liking this, and if you have seen my other videos, I really am. I really stress the point of structural integrity of any home. So why do they put all of those together when they just have one there and one there? So I'll show you. See that beam up there? That thing is massive. So why do they need a beam that big? Because it goes all the way over there without any support columns. And then look at that. You have another one going all the way down there without any support columns, and look how much material is holding that up. So extremely important. I really like the way David Weekley did that. It's quite the engineering feat, really, if you think about it. I mean, obviously you got to have the material strong enough to hold that, and then it transfers the load from there all the way to the slab. And however many you have here, or actually start up there, however wide that is, that has to be the same width of material. And it is. So that's real important. Here's a little bit smaller one. So this is quite the support, and it actually supports, sorry, I might get you dizzy here, but that material, that wood right there basically holds that part of the roof up, so it has a massive amount of load right there. So they have to double that up, and like I said, they have to transfer that. See, there's two together all the way down. So all the roof is getting transferred all the way down there, the roof load. So yeah. Educational. Yeah, so if this was your house, I would bring you in here as I'm doing this. If you can't make it, or if you're out of town, I would send this over to you. And then we can talk about it. If we see anything that we don't like, we can bring it up with the construction manager. See nail guards. They don't need them. Anytime you see a nail guard, that means there's plumbing or piping or electrical close to where they would hang sheetrock. And so you're wondering, well, why don't they have it here? Because I think it's 1.5 inch distance to the outside of this. This is where they hang the sheetrock. They nail it to there, and they nail it to there. They can nail it anywhere here. Actually, your cabinets will be mounted here, right there. But because of the distance, it's back a ways, they don't need it. And the good reason is because, again, 6-inch exterior walls. If they had 4-inch, they might have to put some nail guards along there. So that's one advantage. Now it is more expensive to use 6-inch exterior than 2x4s, but it does have its advantages, I think, in construction wise. Not only makes the house stronger, but makes it more energy efficient. Yeah, so lots of anchor bolts. They probably had an arrow there, need an anchor bolt. Gee, I wonder what they're going to put there. They got to put more plumbing. They're probably going to have a gas line going out there for your outdoor kitchen barbecue. Yeah, so they're not done with the spray foam insulation. So anywhere exterior, they will have that spray foam. It'll be all tucked up in here, and then they'll shave it off, and then they'll hang the sheetrock up against it. Yeah, so here's that really long beam, and look at all the material they have holding that up. So that's a major load bearing, and I bet you they would like to get rid of that column altogether, but in the design and architectural design, they couldn't do it, because I don't think they could have brought that beam over to there without bringing that whole wall out. I don't know. I'm not the architect, but I know there's a good reason for that. All right, let's keep walking around. Yeah, so here's your kitchen. It's going to be your island. And again, I told you they hang the cabinets on those going that way. This is where your fridge is going to go. Reefer. That's your water line for your ice. This is your gas line for your stove. There's going to be the gas line coming out, and what they do is they pressurize that with nitrogen or air. I'm not quite sure, but anyway, they pressurize that, and they'll leave it pressurized for weeks at a time, and they'll make sure that pressure doesn't drop, and make sure the gas line is completely sealed. There's another anchor strap. Love that. Oh, and this is that shear wall we were talking about. So this is the other side of that shear wall. We're in the garage, remember? Sorry about the angle, but anyway, so that's the garage. Yeah, so that's the shear wall we were talking about. We were in the garage over there, and this is the interior. This is your kitchen. That's where your kitchen cabinets are and all that. But the point is that they put massive amounts of straps, anchor bolts, anchor bolt, another strap with an anchor bolt, and looks like they actually shot it in a couple of times. Yeah, so they shot that. What that is a nail that they shoot with a 22 nail gun, and it goes right into the slab. Yeah, good stuff. Good stuff. So let's see if we can, so we went over that. Oh, let's go in the back. Heading on to the master bedroom yet. So we're just walking around, see if we see anything. Here's the entryway. Yeah, so what I look for in your home is, obviously it's got to be straight corners, but you don't want any major gaps, especially in headers above doors. That looks pretty tight, that looks pretty tight. And the reason you don't want gaps, so it doesn't shift, and then eventually maybe your door might not be straight, or it might crack the sheetrock a little bit. So very little gaps. All right. This is nice. Look at the windows. And you got a little window here. And another one there. Let's back up a little bit. Yeah. Put your bed right there. Nice high ceilings. With the tray ceiling that goes up, nice architecture. Yeah, there's a major load bearing right there. So they put 3 of these together, and then they bolt them together to sandwich them. And sorry, I'm getting you guys dizzy again. And so it hangs right there, and then it goes around there. And you have another one, it's called a hanger. Yeah. That's pretty solid. I don't think they had to put that much stress on that, or that much material to hold it up. Maybe they overdid it. That's a good thing. Okay, sorry to get you guys dizzy. And I know you guys know what this is. Interior OSB, basically plywood. And there'll be a quiz at the end of this. And of course another anchor strap with a bolt, they shoot it with a 22, another bolt. Yeah, I like it. And they really don't have to put these this way. That adds even more bracing, because really all they have to do is, oh, look, that's the place for the sheetrock to hang. That's what that is. And here's that same shear wall. Sorry, I keep jumping you around here. That's all right. Let's slow it down a little bit. So that's that same anchor wall. Oh, sorry, shear wall with, wow, double anchors. Yeah. Here's your master tub. Wouldn't you like to be building this house right now? Wouldn't that be exciting? Yeah, like I said, if you know anybody that's looking to build a home anywhere in the Houston area, make sure you give me a call. We'll set up a new home buying consultation, and we'll go through the entire process. And of course, my services are completely free. The builder compensates us for helping them and also for bringing buyers to them. They like us because we help facilitate the deal. We actually make it easier on them. And at the same time, we give you the proper representation that you need, because we don't work for the builder, we work for you. Okay, I think we're just about done. All right, like I said, if you know anybody, make sure that you give me a call for your home buying consultation, and we'll step you through the process. We'll see you in the next video. All right, so I hope you guys enjoyed that video. Again, this is a David Weekley home in Meridiana. And like I said, if you know somebody that's looking to build a brand new construction home anywhere in the Houston area, make sure you give me a call. We'll set up your home buying consultation, and we'll go over the whole process from start to finish. And don't forget, it's all free to you. We'll see you soon.